So let's start with your name, where you grew up, and where we are now.
Talking here or here?
Oh yeah, ignore the camera as best you
Ignore the camera.
Just look at me.
Cool. My name is Tate Newfield. I'm from Hawaii. I moved here about 3-4 years ago. We're at Antolini Glass Company studio, Kensington, Philly. And yeah, we're 3 floors up. I'm gonna spin out like a thick platter like you saw. But this is called gathering out the pot as well. So because it's Friday, we're gonna turn off the furnace. So essentially we gotta get all the glass out. And so yeah, just gotta gather out as much glass as we can in a ball and then spin it out and make a nice platter. But because it's the bottom of the pot, all the glass has all these cords and stuff in it. So it's not like pristine, but it is a sweet ass thing, yeah.
It's always gonna be cool.
Okay, and then I need one of those pipes, yeah? I took glassblowing in my senior year of high school, and I sat next to my friend Wyatt, and our teacher just came in and he said, "Hi, I'm Mark," and he started making a cup out of a blob of molten glass. And as he started making it, I kind of started freaking out, and I looked over at my friend and I was like, "Bro, are you seeing this?" And he was like, yeah, it's cool." And I was like, "Are you serious?" So yeah, since that first moment, which is, a lot of people call it the glass bug, and I definitely caught it. So you see the color disappeared a little bit. So that to me tells me I'm good to go for the second layer. To keep doing glass, you can't just go to an art store and buy a furnace and a kiln, and you kind of have to find places that they're doing it already and find your way in. And a lot of these places, they have internship programs, they have like tech apprentice programs. So that's immediately after college, that's where I started applying to, were these like little internship positions and stuff to keep going. Because there's a fear that if you stop, you kind of stop forever. Started in high school, did it in college, went to college in Rochester, went to the Pittsburgh Glass Center, went to a little place in North Carolina, but eventually I met Gemma in Tulsa, and then she was in Philly, and I was in Tennessee, and I said, "Hey, I want to move up and see you." So that's kind of why I ended up here. Yeah, maybe a sleeve on hand, if you don't mind. Part of why I chose to think about starting a studio was so that I didn't have to keep moving around and finding these positions to keep doing what I love. Actually just get to do it consistently each day. So
There's so much radiant heat, so I'm just doing this to block Tate's wrist. Yeah, if you got this close, you'd be like, "Oh wow, that's..." And actually, hot glass is hotter than lava, which is pretty cool fun fact.
there has been definitely some times that I thought I would just do this for fun, that I wouldn't have it be my job, but I would just do it to make art and do something else for money. But I think I've always felt like I'm just personally pretty good at this, and to not keep doing it would kind of be a waste of the time I put in, the opportunities that I've gotten, the people that believed in me, and a fire up my ass does help. Yeah.
Literally and figuratively.
Yeah, true. So from the beginning, the glass has to be gathered out of this furnace using one of those blowpipes. They melt the color in twice and then marver it into a nice round shape, pop a bubble, and then I go and grab the blowpipe while it's still in the furnace. Once it's hot enough, I'll take it out. I'll shove it into a pineapple mold, blow really hard, come out, back in the fire because the mold cooled down a little, so you gotta heat it back up. Pull it out of the fire, go to the bench, inflate it a little, tap it, neck it down, blow it up again, bring it back, shape it into the strawberry shape, that kind of pointy, the flat top. I'll stand up from the bench and stand here. They come over and they drop it, a bit of green glass that they melted, and I grab it and I cut it onto the strawberry, and I run to the bench and I flatten it and I push it with a specific tool that gives me all these little bumps, and I pull each bump into a leaf, and then the last bump I pull into a hook. And then I'll torch all those leaves and the hook, which makes them strong. And after that, I'll torch the little connection between the strawberry and the blowpipe, and I'll cut that off. And then I'll torch the cut mark, and that rounds out the tip of the strawberry, grabs the strawberry, puts it into the kiln.
Yeah, that looks sick.
Still like learning to be the best person I can be, and glassblowing really does that for me. There's still a lot of innovation and new things, shapes happening in glassblowing. Until we've, fully thoroughly gone through the material and figured out what we can make with it, I feel like we should keep going. See, I can yap too, G.